Everyone. I am going to share two cases on Juvenile Justice Act which are very important to think twice whether we are protecting children or not. It is an important consideration for all of us to take care of children as we are celebrating the 10 years of Juvenile Justice Act. The first case I am going to share is about the POCSO Act. In this case, a boy and a girl were produced before the Juvenile Justice Board. They had eloped from their homes and solemnized marriage 2 to 3 days earlier. Due to the absence of certain documents, the investigating officer made them sit outside the chamber of the JJ board. Both mothers were present and were hurling accusations at each other. The girl's mother was crying and insisting that her daughter return to home. Many people were trying to console the girl, repeatedly telling her what she should say and how she should behave. In contrast, only advocates were approaching the boy, each putting forward their own arguments. In this case, both the boy and the girl are the same age, and it is evident that they acted with mutual consent and wished to live together. Despite this, the boy is treated as accused while the girl is categorized as the victim. This clearly highlights a gender based consequence of the present legal framework. This leads to an important question. When the Juvenile Justice Act and POCSO Act are considered two vital pillars for child protection in India, is the JJB able to balance both in practice? This concern arises because the POCSO Act emphasizes strict protection and punitive measures against sexual offences, whereas the JJ Act focuses on the rehabilitation, reform, and reintegration of children in conflict with law. This is a big question to think of. Let us do something in this matter. The second case which I am sharing with all of you is another a drastic one, which when you listen to it you will feel so helpless and imagine the situation of those children who gone through this, especially the child in conflict with law. The case is two minor children were in consensual relationship. They would occasionally meet each other and then return to their respective homes. When the girl's family became aware of the relationship, they tried to stop her and even resorted to verbal abuse. Despite this, the girl continued to meet the boy and expressed her desire to marry him. One day, following an argument between them, the girl returned home late. Out of fear, she did not go back to her house and instead reached another railway station. There came some to contact. There she came to contact into two with two women who, under the pretext of arranging her marriage in Rajasthan, sold her to someone. From there, the girl managed to call one of her friends. When the boy came to know about the situation, he immediately tried to rescue her and bring her home. He called the same number and informed the police. However, by that time, the girl's parents had already lodged a complaint accusing the boy of trafficking. The girl was eventually traced and brought back. After her return, she again went to meet the boy and this time pressured him strongly to marry her. When the boy refused, the girl directly went to the police station along with an advocate and her parents, and the second FIR was registered. The girl was allegedly told that unless she made certain statements in her complaint, the boy would not agree to marry her. What is more disturbing is that even organizations working in this field of child protection stood against the boy. The case diary was read in a selective and manipulated manner. This raised a very serious concern. How are children to be protected from such situations? When the consensual relationships between minors are criminalized, false or exaggerated allegations are encountered, and the process itself becomes punitive rather than protective. Children are pushed deeper into trauma instead of being safeguarded. There is an urgent need to ensure that child protection system focus on the best interest of children, uphold due process and carefully balance protection with fairness so that both children are shielded from exploitation, coercion and misuse of law.